Hi everyone and welcome back to Fully Playable Games. So in today's video we have got another games haul video and we've got quite a good mixture actually. So we've got sort of eBay, we're actually going to do our first try of CEX Online as well, and then we've got some stuff that I have managed to find that was in storage. So let's roll the intro and then we'll have a look at what we've got. Okay, so the first game that we've got out today is actually our eBay purchase, and just to let you all know as well, this is actually the second time I'm recording this video. The first time I recorded it, I didn't realise that my microphone actually died halfway through, so yeah, I'm basically rehashing a video that I've already done. But the first game out is, as I say, it's an eBay purchase. And it is a PS1 game, and it's Cool Borders 2. So just make sure you can see it. So absolutely love some of the snowboarding games. I think I've played Cool Borders before, but yeah, I saw it. It was relatively cheap. I think I paid about £12 for it. So yeah, really good. Sort of box complete. Disc is in sort of really good condition as well. So yeah, that is our first pull for today. As I say, I can't remember if I've played it or not. I've got a feeling I've played it briefly, but I'll whack it in the PlayStation later on and have a go. Then, next up, we have got two packages. Now, both of these come from CEX Online. Now, I haven't ever ordered from CEX Online before, just purely because I think their postage costs are really expensive. So the way that CEX postage costs work is that you pay £1.95 per item unless that item is over £100. So even if I was to buy £200 worth of stuff from CEX, I would still pay £1.95 per item. And yeah, for the sake of sort of going out for a bit of a drive, I would much rather just go to a store and pick it up, even if it's one that's a bit further afield than what I would normally do. But these two games, I thought, actually, I want to get hold of them. I think there was like one of the games, there was only one store in the country that had it. So I thought I'd grab it online. And then the other one, I really, really wanted to play it. So it was the easier option just to get it posted. Plus, I wanted to see what it was like to actually get them from the online. So obviously with the online as well, it doesn't come from a central warehouse. All of the CEX stock is sent directly from the stores, so it's just what they've got in the store at the time. So let's have a look and see what we've got. So the first one out is going to be a PC game, and it is So Blonde. Now I've never heard of this game until a few weeks ago, and I was watching one of Metal Jesus and Radical Reggie's game haul videos, and Radical Reggie actually pulled this out, and the gameplay on it looks really interesting. Very much sort of Monkey Island type gameplay. You play a character called Sunny Blonde, and you fall overboard from a cruise ship, and you end up sort of washed up on a desert island. Very sort of, yeah, the character's very sort of cliche blonde, so the character's played as sort of ditzy and everything like that. Obviously not what most people would sort of, it's basically the 90s version of a blonde. It's probably the best and most politically correct way to describe it. I'm trying to think, when is this one released? 2008, so it's what, 12 years old now. So this one is box complete, so that is really good. And yeah, it's all in sort of really good condition. So yeah, I've got that one. And then the next one from CEX is It's a PS4 game, and it's Shantae, Half Genie Hero, and it's the Ultimate Edition. Now, since this arrived, I have been playing it non-stop. I absolutely love this game. Gameplay wise, it reminds, the sort of level design and things like that remind me of Aladdin on the Genesis. And then the soundtrack for the game is absolutely amazing. Very reminiscent of sort of like the Genesis, or the Mega Drive version of Sonic. So Sonic 1, 2 and 3, that sort of audio style. But oh, excuse me. Yeah, I've been playing this, absolutely love it. I think I completed the main story mission, just playing it for a couple of hours in the evening. I completed it within sort of 3 nights. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be sort of going through, sort of completing all the other story missions on this, or story modes on this. And I believe there is actually another new version as well, the Shantae and the 7 Sirens, I believe it's called. So I am going to be picking that one up at some point as well. But with this one, it is the Ultimate Edition, so it should actually come with an art book and a copy of the soundtrack. This one didn't. It literally just come with the disc, and that shows you how much I've been playing it. The disc is still in my PS4. But yeah, so I am actually going to try and get hold of the complete version of the Ultimate Edition, just so that I've got it. And yeah, so that is Shantae. If you haven't played it, have a look online at some of the gameplay. I will try and sort of put some of the gameplay up for this. It is well worth picking up, really is. I think I paid £15 for this from CEX, and I think the complete versions I've seen going for about 30. So yeah, definitely a really good game to pick up. Then the next couple of bits that I've got, these are all bits that I've sort of had for quite a while now. They've all been sort of either on display in sort of different parts of the house, or have been in storage up in the loft. And I am sort of slowly starting to sort of track down and sort of find a lot of the stuff that I've got in storage. But the first one we've got is from Portal 2, and it is the Portal Potato OS Science Kit. So for those of you that have played Portal, you'll know that at a certain point, GLaDOS gets put into a potato. This basically allows you to create a model using a real potato. So it was something I saw years ago, sort of a couple of years after Portal 2 come out, and it just looked very random, and I decided to pick it up. It is brand new in the box. I've never opened it, and I intend to never open it as well. So yeah, I got that. That's actually, I've had that on display actually downstairs in the living room for quite a while, but I thought now I'll get it sort of moved up to the games room. Then next up we have, what do I want to do first? Tell you what, we'll do this one first. My PS3 version of Fallout 3 Collector's Edition. So this is the one that come in the metal lunchbox. It's box complete. The only thing that's actually been used in this was the actual game disc, but that has all been sort of kept sort of in its box and everything like that. The box is now in there, so this is actually complete. And yeah, this was such a random story with this. So I was working for a web development studio over in Essex, and one of the guys there, he was sort of very much into sort of video games. He actually had a video game blog at the time, and he was talking about sort of Fallout 3, and I was like, I've never heard of it, never heard of sort of any of the Fallout series at this point. And he was like, yeah, it's a brilliant game. It takes a while to get into it, but once you get into it, you'll absolutely love it. And I think it was that weekend I went shopping and went into game, and they actually had the collector's edition, and I think they were selling it for about £15. They had loads of them there, and they were literally just trying to get rid of them. So I picked it up. I thought, well, I'll give it a go. Popped it in, played it for sort of a couple of hours, really got addicted to it, and then it was literally a case for probably about 4 or 5 weeks straight, just literally sort of go to work, get home, play Fallout, go to work, get home, play Fallout, and yeah, since then I've been completely hooked on Fallout. You'll see just above me, just there, is my New Vegas Collector's Edition. I've also got Fallout 3 on my 360. I've got the Game of the Year edition on PS3. I've got the Game of the Year edition on Steam. Surprisingly enough, I've only got one copy. No, I haven't. I've got a copy of Fallout New Vegas on Steam as well. But I haven't got any of the other. I don't think I've got the Game of the Year edition for New Vegas. So that's something I'm going to have to sort of pick up at some point. But yeah, obviously since Fallout 3, I've got all of the collector's editions. So Fallout 3, New Vegas, Fallout 4, I've got the Pip-Boy edition, and Fallout 76. I've got the Power Arm edition. The Power Arm edition and my Pip-Boy editions are up in the loft at the moment. I've got easy access to them, but because I've not got so much room at the moment, I've decided to sort of keep them in storage. But hopefully I'll be able to sort of get them out at some point. Then next bit I've got was, I'll tell you what, I'll do this one next. It is my Resident Evil 4 GameCube controller. So I bought this not long after sort of the game come out. I went in, at the time I had a local game shop, and I went in there and they had this in there. It was $49.99 I paid. It's never been out of the packet. I've never even opened the packet. Obviously the seals are starting to come away where it's sort of been in storage, but yeah, it's never been used and I absolutely love it. I know I've looked recently and I think they're going for like £250, £300 now. So yeah, for me it was a worthwhile investment. But now that this is sort of down, I will be displaying it in the game room. Over the next sort of within the next sort of couple of weeks as well, I will be doing a big game room update, so keep your eye out for that video. But yeah, so I've got this. It's never been used. I think one of the things that I like about this is the sort of the blood splatter on the blades. Everyone is individual because they were all done by hand. So I think that's quite a good touch. I know they are limited. There's a limited number. I think it's something like 5,000 or something. I can't actually remember off the top of my head what the amount is, but obviously I'm assuming, looking down there is a card at the bottom. Because I've never had it out, I couldn't tell you what number I've got or anything like that. But yeah, so that is my Resident Evil 4 chainsaw for the GameCube. I think the GameCube one is slightly 2-1, but I do at some point want to pick up the PS2 version as well, just so that I've got them both. Then the last thing that I've got, and I have no clue where I got these, but I know I've had them for a while, and it's a stack. No, don't get me wrong, they're nowhere near complete, but it's the Sega Super Plays. So these are a card collection, and they're all based on sort of Mega Drive games. And as I say, I've got literally a fraction of the set, but yeah, I don't know where they come from. I don't remember collecting them. I don't know whether I've swapped them with a friend or something like that, but yeah, I've got them, and obviously I've managed to find sort of the little stack that I did have. A couple of them that I've got have got sort of damage on them. But what's good as well is on the back there's sort of information on the games as well. This one, for example, is for Sonic, and it says that it was released on Master System, Mega Drive and Game Gear. James Pond was only released on the Mega Drive. Echo the Dolphin on the Mega Drive. So yeah, I think they're a really nice little set. I think I've had a look briefly online just after finding these. I think for the full set you're looking at about £250. But obviously this set isn't in the best of conditions. They have literally just been sort of thrown around sort of since whenever I've got them. But I am going to sort of get them put into some protective sleeves just to sort of keep them in the condition that they're in now. But yeah, that is going to be the end of this video. So if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. It really helps me sort of build the channel. And yeah, I massively appreciate sort of all the support that I've been getting on the channel. It's absolutely amazing. I'm really enjoying making these videos, and yeah, just enjoy sort of interacting with sort of all of you. And yeah, with that said, that is going to be the end of today's video. So thank you so much again for watching. Really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next one. All right, bye.